Hello Gemini, welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you for being here watching the reading. I want to send blessings to all of you and thank you all for the support that you give the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. So I want to thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes and your messages. Truly mean a lot to me, so thank you so much. I want to cleanse your cards so that we can get a clear, precise reading. Cleanse and consecrate these cards to give a clear, precise reading for Gemini. Cleanse and consecrate this space to give a clear, precise reading for Gemini. Okay, so we've cleansed your cards. I would like to say please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to pull you one of these. I ask my Lord, Lady, angels and spirit guides to keep a clear, precise reading for Gemini. Message for Gemini, please. Oh, there we go. Rebellious heart, Gemini. Rebellious heart. And it says, think for yourself. So a rebellious heart, and you need to think for yourself. So it says, dear heart, you have rebelled against rules, conditioning and indoctrination. You have withstood storms and danced with chaos and have had the courage to think for yourself even when your beliefs or ideas were unpopular. There have been moments when you have been wild and untamed and tried things that blew up in your face, but at least you did something different. You didn't conform to the norm, and thus you allowed the creative, adventurous you to grow. You have made mistakes and at times ignored the voice of reason, and for that you have suffered and struggled. But even during the dark night of the soul, you never, ever gave up. When I think about the battles you have fought and won, you give me strength to keep moving forward, growing and evolving. I want us to work together and keep becoming wiser, my daring heart. I no longer want to jump into situations that have the potential to crush us without thinking about the consequences first. At the same time, I never want you to conform to other people's ways of thinking and living their lives. Your heart healing says, close your eyes and take some deep breaths in and out. If this heart had a form, what would it look like? Would it be healthy or unhealthy? What is your true relationship with your rebellious heart? Are you letting it dominate your life or suppressing it? Or is it a healthy part of you that appears when you need it? Take some time to discover the true gift of the rebellious heart by inviting it to offer you new and interesting possibilities that contain shrewdness within them. So now I want to pull you 6 tarot cards. 6 messages for Gemini, please. Too many, too many, too many, too many. Okay. So, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Fire, the 4 of Air, Ace of Water, 5 of Air, and 7 of Fire. I want to clarify as I go through. Everything comes back to 6. Give over, man. You're obsessed with it. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles talks about you having an abundance of wealth and living a very comfortable, pleasant life. I feel that you have everything you could possibly need and you want for nothing. I feel that you are very financial and financially independent and financially stable, and you're not having to worry about all the little pitfalls in life that may come up because you have the money to have them covered. So let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Too many again. Okay, so we have the Queen of Torches, which is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who has a lot of courage, confidence. They're very independent, and they're very focused on a lot of things, on money, how the world is, how to keep records and being able to save and taking control of things, household budgets and all sorts of things like that. So I do feel that there is a lot of confidence and courage and independence here. Someone who is very focused, and they do have a zest for life, and I do feel that, you know, it does bring a lot of joy and happiness here. We have the 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups could be you reminiscing back to when maybe you was a child, and maybe things weren't so fantastic in them days. You know, maybe you were struggling, or your parents were struggling, so maybe you didn't have everything that you could possibly want, but now I feel that it's turned round, and you have money there at your disposal. Four of Swords is saying that you need to take time out. Now, it could be that maybe you've got some health issues. Maybe it's health issues, or it could be that you've gone through a breakup and you need to rest and heal, just to like get yourself better. Now, meditations could be a good thing, because meditations will help you heal mind, body and soul. So the meditations could be a good thing for you. But I do feel that once you have got on top of this, your illness or hurt and pain through a breakup, I feel that this is where you may need to start thinking about where you go from here. Sorry, had to shut the window. Yeah, so I feel that you need to, once you're over this, you need then to start thinking about where you go from here. If you've had health problems, it may be that you may need to change your life a little bit to compensate for you not being the person you used to be because of health problems. You may need to take life at a slower pace. But yeah, once you're feeling better, I feel that you then need to look at life again and decide where you go from here, what you're going to be doing to move forward. Clarify the Four of Swords. So there is a lot of stability here. You still got the stability and the structure and support here. It could be that you're still barking out the rules, the orders, what you want, what you don't want. And I feel that you're still taking control of things, even if it's only verbally, making people follow your guideline, because I know Geminis can be a powerhouse, like the Emperor. They take control of everything, and it's do as I say, and you know. So I do feel that there's still stability, structure, and there are still rules, power. You've got this power, this authority, and you're coming across as that father figure. I do feel that you're focused. I feel that there is protection here, but you do take control of things. We also have the King of Swords here. King of Swords is someone who rules head over heart. Someone who rules on the side of truth and justice. He's someone who's very reliable, very dependable. He is truthful, honest. I do feel that there is a lot of mental clarity with him. And as I say, there is this authority and this leadership with him. He is someone who is very reliable, and will always offer some good advice. Oh, that was Four of Wands. Right, so I said Four of Swords. So there you go, Four of Swords. That puts that right. Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about celebrations, joy, harmony, marriage. There could be some engagements or a home reunion, could be a graduation, a coming of age. But there certainly is a celebration here. Could be a birth, but there is celebrations here. Let's pull some cards, see what it is that you're going to be celebrating. There we go. So, first of all, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you could be celebrating a win on the lottery. Because once again, it talks about like you having lots of money, abundantly, having loads of money, having a privileged life, not wanting for anything, loads of money stashed away, loads of holidays. So it could be that you are getting a win on the lotto. Yeah, because she's holding the cup. Or it could be something you're doing and you're like coming first, some sort of competition and you're coming first, and you get the trophy for it. I feel that you have this privileged life, and you have plenty of money behind you. There is no struggling with you. Everything is really good. We also have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally balanced, very caring, very supportive. He is someone who is very compassionate, diplomatic. He is someone who will take control of situations and make sure that they're balanced out fairly. Very supportive, a good leader. He's someone who is very tolerant and empathic. So this person could be very tolerant, very sensitive, you know, a really good, like, father figure. You then have the Ace of Water. This is talking about love. There is some compassion here. I feel that you could get very creative, and that could be where you make your money in that, where you're getting very creative. You've got some very good ideas. There is new feelings coming in with this new love. You could be getting a bit more spiritual. And you could be following your intuition. Excuse me. So you could be getting a bit more spiritual and you're following your intuition. And I don't feel that your intuition is going to guide you wrong. There are some... there could be a proposal. There could be a proposal, a marriage proposition. And there could also be a new baby on the horizon. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Wow. Okay then. So we have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is normally a couple of people in a boat leaving like arguments and conflicts all behind, and they're sailing off into calmer waters. I feel the relationship could have been very one-sided. It may have got heated at times, and I feel that someone could be giving up and deciding to move away. That the person at the window, it's like wishing they were somewhere else or something. Maybe wishing they were as free as the snowman. But this is like moving on, moving away. Yeah, someone could be transitioning and moving on because they want change. I mean, maybe they're fed up with being snowed in, you know, being in an area where there's constant snow and you can't get out and you can't do things. And you're wanting to leave all of that behind. You're releasing all that baggage. And you're wanting to move somewhere where you don't have so many problems. From snow, it could go to floods, and you just have had enough of being snowed in and then it turning into floods, and you just want to get away from that area and go somewhere where there's not so many headaches, not so many problems. You have the Four of Cups. So I feel that you could be going through some sort of apathy, some sort of boredom, fed up, same old thing, you know, trapped in the house, can't get out, can't go here, can't go there, have to wait for the snow to clear. All we can do is build snowmen. And I feel that this is what you're getting fed up with. But I feel that there is change on the horizon, and you're going to be able to start moving away and moving on. Whoa, gosh, I'm so tired today. Eight of Stones in reverse. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is self-development. There's something you're developing, and it could be that there is some sort of vanity there. It could be that there is this perfectionism, because it's like a Virgo card, and Virgo is one for perfectionism. I feel that there is greed here, and things may be misdirected. There is a lot of activity, but you haven't got the heart and passion in this. You are very uninspired, and there's no motivation with it. Five of Swords. I feel that there's been a lot of conflicts, arguments. I feel that someone is wanting to win at all costs. Gemini are the sort of people, well, not all of you, but Gemini have a thing about they want to win at all costs. They will stop at nothing to win at all costs. They will do anything, lie, cheat, steal, because they need to come out on top. They always need to win everything. But the problem is, life is not all about winning, because the ones who learn more are the ones who lose. It opens up a whole new thing and puts them on a totally new life path. So it's more about losing than winning. So maybe this is why sometimes when you've had rows with people, they've come out on top and you're the one left licking your wounds. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is someone who reflects on what has happened. They reflect on what's happened. They have these financial opportunities, and they are very skilled at what they do. There is development here. It always talks about development because the pentacles are the ones who, like earth signs, are the ones who are able to make things grow and invest and that. There is ambition there. They're full of ambition, drive and desire. But there is also some diligence here, and there is news and information. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural leader. He's a visionary leader. He can see things. He knows what he's doing. He is an entrepreneur. He is also someone who can see the bigger picture and knows where things are going, what he needs to do. He is very career focused, and he is happy to overcome challenges that come his way. So we have the Seven of Fire, the Seven of Wands. You may be putting up boundaries. You may be putting up boundaries to protect your loved ones, your home and your property. And you're standing on guard to make sure that your fence or whatever you want to put up is protected and guarded. So the Seven of Wands is saying that there have been some challenges with you, and it could have been like a competition. There has been challenges and competitions here, and I feel that you're now at the stage of wanting to protect and protect what's yours, and you're going to persevere with this because you've got very defensive, and you're wanting to maintain this control over people, and this Five of Cups, you winning at all costs, you wanting to maintain control over everybody. You could even be turning people away from the person that you had the argument with, even though it could have been your fault. But I do feel that you're holding your own and you're standing up for yourself. Even though you may have a wounded ego or a dented ego because someone's pointed out the truth of what was really going on. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Okay. Right, so clarifying the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. So there could be a new love coming in, full of compassion, very creative, and offering up a lot of new feelings. They could be very spiritual, but they have a lot of intuition. They can see things that maybe others can't. And they're guided, you know, they've got a heightened intuition. As I say, there could be a new baby, and there could also be a proposal or a marriage coming in. There is a tower that is coming in. In fact, we should take... Which one should be first? This one. We have a tower coming in. And it's saying that there is going to be a sudden change coming in. It is going to create upheaval and chaos. It could be like a destructive behaviour. Creating a sudden insight. There is like this disaster, and it's going to create an awakening, and there is going to be a release there. There are still celebrations that may go on because of the baby, maybe a marriage. Things may have already been set in motion, so you know you're still going to go forward with these celebrations and all that. And I feel that it could be the celebrations, the baby or the marriage, that is going to pull you through this dark time. Okay, so let's get some of these, see what these have to offer. This is Believe in Yourself. Three messages for Gemini, please. What do they have to believe in? Do it sideways, see if it helps. Two more. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have perfection is not your friend. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn along the way. So perfection is not your friend. Allow yourself to make mistakes and learn along the way. Trust your gut. It always knows best and will help guide you in the right direction, even when it feels like you are lost. Imagine you're the star of your own show. Imagine that you're a star of your own show. What adventures will you have today, and what plots will unfold? Swap rumination for meditation to bring order to a messy mind. We'll pull three of these. These are the Happiness Oracle, and there are a few things that you may need to do if you want to. 3 messages for Gemini, please. Okay. So, we have, I create gold from the alchemy of my inspired ideas. So I create gold from the alchemy of my inspired ideas. I create gold from my ideas too. And you just got to fill the blank. Spirit supports me in achieving my goals. So Spirit supports me in achieving my goals. Spirit supports me in achieving my goals by, so they want you to write down how Spirit supports you. I notice the powerful messages in my dreams. I notice the powerful messages in my dreams. And then it says, I notice the powerful messages in my dreams by. I take inspired steps towards each of my goals. I take inspired steps towards each of my goals. And then it says, I will take these inspired steps towards my goals. And you've got to put whatever. I want to pull you one of these. Message for Gemini, please. Oh, sorry, I got arthritis. It says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You're full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh dear. I might have to change the way I do things. I might just have to I might just have to spread the cards out and just pick cards, I think. So we have the solo traveller, and it said, the world is yours for the exploring. Watch the sunset and discover yourself. The witch's hour. Connect with your familiar at midnight, your inner wolf that guides your intuitions. And Savannah Glow. Times may be trying, but stay strong. Look tall and follow the shining lights ahead. And I'm just going to pull you 3 of these. Oh, God. Yes. Okay. So it said gateways. Meditation creates gateways to true guidance. Awakening. Uncomfortable shifts lead you to peace. And awareness. In this month, unravel the truth. So that's what I got for you today, Gemini. I want to thank you so much for being here. I thank you for your guidance and your support. If you could kindly like and subscribe, leave messages, do a share, I'd be truly grateful. I would love to hear how this connects with you. Anyway, thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Good luck to everything, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.